Hey guys, it's Andrew Esquivel here back with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the XLEDIA D75N. Now this is one of XLEDIA's mid-range omnidirectional light bulbs, and this one in particular runs at a 5000 Kelvin spectrum, producing 1050 lumens at a mere 11 watts. Now, once again, XLEDIA has decided to go with their fin design that does not touch the rest of the heatsink. Now what this does is it allows the air to travel in between the fins, and because these heatsinks produce a decent amount of heat in order to dissipate the heat away from the rest of the bulb, it creates a high and low pressure air wave that essentially produces a passive cooling sort of technique. So these bulbs are incredibly efficient even for LEDs. XLEDIA is known for being one of, if not the brightest manufacturer of light bulbs, while still being one of the lowest wattage per lumen ratio manufacturers. So, these bulbs are very well built. They're strong plastic and strong metal. They're also some of the lightest bulbs out there, and these ones are rated to be in fully enclosed fixtures. That's how efficient these are, and these actually produce a lot less heat due to their efficiency. So, knowing all of that, we're going to plug it in and see what it looks like. So this is what the room looks like without the bulb on. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on, and you'll see that pretty much the whole room, or hallway in this case, is very well illuminated. Now because this is a camera, obviously you can't see the effects as well as I do in real life, but my testimony clearly will state for the record it is pretty bright and it does the job pretty well. So this is omnidirectional, so it produces light in many directions, including behind it for the most part, and some of that is the light that's already over there. But if you take a look at the bulbs, you'll notice that it's almost a little impossible to produce light behind it. Now a true omnidirectional bulb, such as an incandescent, is got light going all the way around it until you get to the base here, and that's because it's just a piece of glass that has a metal piece of wire inside of it, a filament, I guess it would be. So it doesn't have any restriction. Because this has to have a heatsink, obviously the bottom of it can't be showing light. So what they have to do in order to make true omnidirectional lighting is inside this has to have some sort of dome lighting, in which it's a dome on the top and reverses onto the bottom. I've seen some LEDs from Lighting Science, or Light Science I believe it is, that actually has this particular configuration to do true omnidirectional lighting. The XLEDIA basically does around it and in front of it, but nevertheless it still does get a little bit behind it, and that just might be reflection. So now we've got two of these omnidirectional bulbs in the hallway, one in the front, one in the back, each of them facing opposite directions. So that one is facing away from the door, and the one over there is facing towards the door. As you can see, it's still really well lit, and even though it doesn't get true omnidirectional like an incandescent bulb will, it still covers the back area relatively decently. Not as well as the front area, mind you, but can't be too picky because it does get the job done. So yeah, I do like the bulbs, as I've stated before, and I do recommend them. Good job, XLEDIA. Once again, I am impressed.